So Paul is saying this, and here's what I really want you to see. He's saying we were tender, yes. And we maintained our own testimony, yes. And then all at the same time, we were strong with telling you the truth because we loved you enough to tell you pointed, direct truth. And that's where the word balance comes in all of this. Biblically balanced leadership. Okay, so if you're tightrope walking, I'll use the edge of the platform to illustrate this. If you are in excess on one side or the other, you fall off the tightrope. If you are overly tender all the time, and by the way, that's why I mentioned already, homes, broken homes, one in which I grew up, where, there's one, maybe it's just the father raising the kids and he errs on the side of truth, where it's pointed and it's direct and there's never any tenderness. So either side, or maybe it's a mom just doing the best she can and she's always tender and she's always soft and she wants to be their friend and so she never really tells them when they're the things that they need to hear because that's hard to tell them those things. And so what Paul is saying is we were leaders and we maintained a balance. He's saying we didn't fall to be too tender too much. And we didn't fall this way to be too strong with truth too much. And all along the way, as we walked the tightrope, we made sure our testimony was consistent with what we were preaching to you. So whatever leadership capacity God has called you to serve in, I'm saying that's the balance you're looking for. Is love people and be tender with them and recognize their depravity and your depravity and be long-suffering and be forgiving and be sympathetic and sometimes be that shoulder that they can cry on and pray with and those things. But at the same time, if you really love them, you're going to be pointed and you're going to be strong at times and you're going to tell them the truth that they need to hear because that's real love. You don't love somebody if you don't tell them the truth that they need to hear.
If you just benefited from that content, I'd like you to do two things. Our church media team regularly publishes additional Christ-centered content. So the first thing I'd like you to do is subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss a single video. And the second thing I'd like you to do is share this video with others so that they also can benefit from Christ-centered content. All right? So these two things, subscribe and share. And thank you.